name is scripture under my skin, written in veins I can't wash away. I tried new lovers, I tried new sins, but you're the ghost that kneels when I pray. I taste you in whiskey, I see you in sleep. Your memory haunts me like something I keep. You left like a rumor, but rumors don't die. You live in my bloodstream, whispering why. I try to be holy, I try to be numb. Your name in my blood, your voice in my bones. I'm haunted in daylight, possessed when alone. You left like a rumor, but rumors never die. Your name in my blood, I carry you like a crime. Your name in my blood, I carry you like a crime. I dream in your language, wake and regret. Your laughter tastes like cigarettes. I try to erase you with strangers and sins, but love is a curse written deep in the skin. You taught me devotion like a disease. Now every heartbeat says your name to me. You're not in my life, but you're under my skin. A lover, a ghost, a beautiful sin. I don't love you, but you live in me. Your name in my blood, your voice in my bones. I'm haunted in daylight, possessed when alone. You left like a rumor, but rumors never die. Your name in my blood, I carry you like a crime. Your name in my blood, I carry you like a crime. If love is possession, you own every vein. If love is religion, you're written in pain. I tried exorcism, I tried prayer, but you're the demon that already lives there. Say my name like you used to. Say my name so I can forget you. Your name in my blood, etched under my skin. I don't love you anymore, but you're still in you. Your name in my blood, etched under my skin. I don't love you anymore, but you still live in me. I wrote your name in midnight ink and white, confessions folded in crooked lines. I told the paper things I never said, how loving you felt like sleeping with the dead. I wrote about the nights I stayed awake, tracing your breathing like a mistake. You never knew how loud my heart could break, so I bled in cursive just to feel awake. You never asked how deep I went, so I drowned in words you never spent. These are letters I never sent, words too heavy for your hands. You never knew how far I've been. I loved you in invisible demons. chose you and burned my health. I wrote apologies for loving you like love was something I shouldn't do. I wrote goodbye 100 different ways, but kept the pen when I should've burned the page. You never read between my scars, so I wrote my heart in postcards from the door. These are letters I never sent, words too heavy for your hands. You never knew how far I've been. I loved you in invisible images. I seal my truth in paper and regret. These are letters I never sent. If you ever find these pages, no, I wasn't crying. I was just screaming on paper because you never listened. I burned the letters in the sink, watched our story turn to smoking ink. Ah, letters I never sent, but every word still lives in me. These are letters I never sent, but every word still lives in me. You kissed like a riot, wrapped in perfume, soft as velvet, loud as doom. You said love's a storm, storms never stay. I drowned in your calm, then you washed me away. Your eyes were a warning I chose to ignore. You loved me like fire loves an open door. You whispered forever like forever was cheap. I built you a kingdom, you burned it in sleep. You said I was crazy, I said you were home. You're a velvet hurricane tearing through my bones. Soft lips, hard truth breaking all my homes. You hold me like heaven, you love me like pain. I walk back into you, velvet hurricane. You're silk in the darkness, I drown in your love again. Velvet hurricane. Your laughter was lightning under dim bar light. You held me together just to pull me apart. You called me your angel when I started to fall, then watch like a god when I hit the wall. You said we were toxic, like it was romantic. You loved me dramatic, I loved you fanatic. I prayed for stability, you prayed for chaos. We called it passion, but passion costs. I knew you were danger, I called you destiny. You're a velvet hurricane tearing through my bones. Soft lips, hard truth breaking all my homes. You hold me like heaven, you love me like pain. I walk back into you, velvet hurricane. You're silk in the darkness, drowning in love again. destruction, I'll lose control. You carved my name into your careless nights. Said I was the darkness killing all your light. You blame me for fires you lit in your hands. I was your reflection, you shattered the glass. You called me fragile, like I was porcelain, but you were the storm pretending to be oxygen. I stayed when leaving would've saved my skin. Now I was survival, like a diamond pin. You broke me quiet, I rebuilt in noise. I'm built from your ruins, I rise from your mess. You tried to erase me, I carved out my chest. Hey, you called me your weakness, I called you my proof. I built an empire out of loving you. I don't need your mercy, I don't need your truth. I'm built from your ruins, I survived you. You loved me broken, needed a control. I loved you honest, gave you all my soul. You taught me survival, dressed up as love. Now I pray to scars like they're sent from above. You said I'd be nothing without your voice. Now my silence screams louder than your noise. You dug my grave in compliments and doubt. I planted flowers in the dirt you dug out. You thought I was ashes, I was holy ground. I'm built from your ruins, I rise from your mess. You tried to erase me, I carved out my chest. You called me your weakness, I called you my proof. I built an empire out of loving you. I don't need your mercy, I don't need your truth. I'm built from your ruins. Let the choir sing my resurrection. It ain't mine, it's self-protection. I don't kneel for lovers anymore, I kneel for the girl who survived the war. You don't get to touch this crown. You helped me build it by tearing me down. I'm built from your ruins, watch me ascend. You are my disaster, I'm my own religion. I built an empire out of loving you, and I rule it without you. And I rule without you. Your toothbrush still stands like a ghost in the room. Your coffee cup waits like it's missing you too. Your name in my phone is a scar I can't delete. Silence is screaming where there used to be heartbeat. Your favorite song still plays on late night drives. I scream every lyric just to feel you alive. You left like a storm but forgot the rain. Now every quiet second sounds like your name. They say time heals wounds, but time just makes them loud. It's the quiet after you that kills me slow. Not your voice, but the space where it used to go. I take another fight just to hear you with the lights on, praying for your ghost. The quiet after you is what hurts me most. Your jacket still smells like cheap smoke and rain. I wear it like armor, I sleep in the pain. Friends say I'm better, but they never knew how loud love is when it turns into you. I talk to your shadow and nobody's home. I drink to your memory, I pray to your tone. Your laugh still echoes in my empty kitchen. Silence is a weapon and I'm the ammunition. If silence is peace, then why does it bleed? It's the quiet after you that kills me slow. Not your voice, but the space where it used to go. I take another fight just to hear you breathe. The quiet after you is the worst thing you left me. I'd say I miss the noise. It's the quiet after you that breaks my bones. I'd rather be haunted than left We built a cathedral out of whispered lies, stained glass promises painted in your eyes. I kneeled in your shadow like love was a god, but holy things shadow when they're built on fraud. You dressed up betrayal in linen and gold, said I was your future, but sold me as old. I drank every sermon that fell from your lips, thinking salvation was found in your kiss. I prayed for your mercy, you prayed I'd stay blind. This cathedral of glass is falling on me. Your prayers were just echoes in an empty sanctuary. I'm bleeding through gospel and broken applause. Love was your sermon, but pain was the cause. Let the bells ring loud for the girl that I was. This cathedral of glass is dust in the cross. Your hands felt like heaven, your voice like a choir, but heaven burns sinners when fed by desire. I kissed your confession, drank poison like wine, called it salvation, but you called it mine. You spoke in scriptures, but sinned like a king. I crowned you with loyalty, you pawned everything. I slept on your altar, woke up in your doubt, found faith in your body, lost faith when you left town. I begged for forgiveness, you begged me to stay. This cathedral of glass is falling on me. Your prayers were just echoes in an empty sanctuary. I'm bleeding through gospel and broken applause. Love was your sermon, but pain was the cause. Let the bells ring loud for the girl that I was. This cathedral may let the choir sing my sins back into me. The saints watch me fall on broken knees. If love is religion, I'm losing belief, but I still light candles for the girl underneath. I don't need your guide, I don't need your holy lies. I believe in skin and scars and the truth behind closed eyes. This girl